If you've been playing the lottery and you're tired of never having any success, it might not be the numbers, it just might be the timing. You see, timing is everything and everything is timing, which is numbers, which is frequency. So by aligning yourself with the timing, you're aligning yourself with the frequency, which is what's producing the numbers anyway. Now, what timing am I referring to? I'm referring to your own personal timing. You need to play the lottery when you're most aligned with the energies of money and let the universe do the rest. Let's get into it. Now, everyone have their own personal timing, which dictates how things are going to unfold for them in their life. This is your luck. Now, the word luck in Hebrew is called mazal, and the acronym for that is place and time of birth, which determines all the luck you're going to have in your life. So when you're asking somebody when were they born, you're actually inquiring about what their luck is. Now, luck and life are one and the same. Your life is your luck and your luck is your life. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, what if I'm not lucky enough to win the lottery? Bullshit. And I'm going to show you why. And the reason why anybody can win the lottery is because the lottery at the end of the day are numbers, and numbers are frequencies. And by getting on that frequency, you can win the lottery. Now, you can't win the lottery anytime you want because your luck is determined by your birth, which is your frequency. You have to wait to your frequency, because you're resonating at the frequency of money and wealth to actually play the lottery. And that's what I'm going to break down for you in this video today. Okay, so there's 3 months out of the year that your odds goes up drastically for winning the lottery. Now, I've done this myself. I've played during my months where my odds were high, and I've played during my neutral months. And what's been the major difference is the amount of times I've won during my months that I was aligned with my finances as opposed to the months that I wasn't. The last time I did this was in February. So when I bought lottery tickets in February, in fact, I bought 7 lottery tickets in February and I won 5 out of 7. Now, I didn't hit the jackpot. However, each win was a couple $100, which is better than nothing. And besides, you never know when you're going to hit the jackpot. But at least you can turn small earnings into something consistent over time. The idea is that the amount of times you're going to win goes up drastically and you're not consistently losing. So how does this work? In astrology, your money months are the 2nd, 5th, and 8th month from your birth month. So if you were born in January, February is the 1st month, which is good for you to actually play the lottery. You didn't count 5 months from there, January, February, March, April, May, which is the 5th month, which is also a good time to play the lottery. You didn't count 8 months from January, which will be August, which will be another perfect time for you to play the lottery. Now, you can do this with your own birthday as well, and just write these months down and play the lottery during those times. You're going to see that there's extremely higher odds at winning the lottery than all the other times that you've played. In fact, you're going to see that you start winning and you have earnings from your tickets as opposed to 0 and nothing. So in a nutshell, your lucky months for playing the lottery are the month after your birthday, the 5th month from your birthday, and the 8th month from your birthday. And why is that? Because the 2nd house in astrology represents money, earnings. The 5th house in astrology represents gambling, speculative things, and getting money from lottery, gambling, and things like that. Whereas the 8th house is all about the big money, other people's money. So if you're going to win big, most likely you'll probably win big during the 5th and 8th months from your birthday. All of them work. You can just shoot your tickets, keep trying, and you hit it at the right timing. Everything is about timing. Remember that.